I'm just going to turn that off. I forgot. Hey, I wanted to check in today. Hey, Narissa. How are we today? If that's on. Say hi. Let me know who's here. Is it your birthday today? It is your birthday today, Narissa. I sent you a message at midnight, just after midnight when I went to bed. So I'm like, is it today or was it yesterday? Feels like yesterday because I slept after I said that. Renee's feeling amazing. Woohoo! Yeah, stoked. Love that. Love that. I'm feeling pretty good too. And there's a few people that are not feeling good today. It's like these different waves today I'm noticing. So I'm wondering how you're feeling on your birthday, Narissa. I wanted to pull a card for like the energy of today because I've been feeling really good and Renee's feeling amazing too. Woo! Stoked. But there's people I know that are not feeling so good today. So I just wanted to kind of pull a card for energetics of today. Because, oh yeah, that was my point of my live stream. You know, and it's like called the title of it, you know, as a healer, I see so much really quickly. See the bigger picture really quickly. Like I've got a very, I guess a photographic memory, perhaps. I don't know, is that what you call it? I see things a lot, like I see in pictures. Like if I'm getting intuition, I'll, it's like I'll see a little movie or something in my head, right? And it's really like, yeah, I don't know, and it just, it's like it's just who I am, right? In a sense that, you know, yes, it's probably one of my gifts. Yeah, I think that everybody has gifts. And I also believe that anyone can do this, just like anyone can do anything, right? It's just that we have stronger, you know, I guess gifts in certain areas, right? But I think everybody, I fully believe everybody's got intuition, everybody's got the spiritual muscles because we've all got physical bodies. We're all, you know, here in that sense. You know, as a healer, as an intuitive, as a psychic, as a reader, as a whatever, I don't know, you call me, you know, I just see things. Someone just tells me something and automatically, oh no, these new words I'm creating, automatically, immediately, automatically is that word I was just saying, is immediately and automatically, automatically. Oh, I don't know. I'm studying a new language. If you haven't followed me before, please tell me if you're new to my live streams because I seem to come up with these new words when I'm sitting in this spot for some reason. Okay, so yeah, if someone tells me something that's going on, it's like automatically I see everything and I see the big picture and I see the whole thing playing out. It's just like, it just happens. I don't even have to think about it. It's just kind of how I receive information. It just happens, right? And it is so clear. And, you know, even when I give, you know, advice or help somebody in that way, sometimes it doesn't make sense to them because it's almost like I'm, you know, it's like anyone on the outside can see in easier than when you're in the stuff. Yet I also find for me as an intuitive, I pick up so much more that people aren't even aware of. But I kind of see all the threads playing out, you know, in their life. And it's just, I guess for some reason I had to come on and talk about this tonight because God knows why. But in meditation I got the message to talk about it on the live stream because I guess I was helping someone today and I just saw this. I saw the bigger picture. I was picking it up at the start of the week. I picked it up for next week, you know, and I just do. It's just my gift. It's just who I am. I pick up energy. I see energy. I feel it, you know. I only have to tune in to somebody and it's there. And, you know, I teach this, right? Because I do believe that everybody's got this gift and this ability. And it's like, you know, your intuition, like everybody's got intuition. Everyone's like, oh, why didn't I listen to my gut? Oh, I didn't listen again, right? It's that sort of thing. And it's like, I was doing it today as well. And it's this whole thing of, you know, being able to, you know, move through the in, because, oh my God, I've got all this information streaming through my, yes, you are, okay, cool. So yeah, it's like this, in the Clearing Energy Blueprint, which I've just been uploading today, I teach how to do this because I was meditating today, and it's just such a natural thing for me. It just like, it's like I said, it's instant, right? It's instamatically, yeah, immediately, automatically. It just happens, right? And it's like when you just kind of like, you know, you tune in, and I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I do teach this because I do believe everyone can do it, is being able to, you know, like move through the energy, because I talk about this all the time, right? In a sense that, you know, like there is no space here, really, even though there's air and stuff. It's like, there's all these little atom particles, right, that are making up this space. And it's like when you know how to navigate through the atoms, then there is really, it's limitless, yeah? When you think of like, we're just kind of cosmic beings and everything is just dense energy, right, or just denser energy, it's kind of like there is no ground, there's no gravity, there's no real anything. Like, you know, if you can really open your mind to that sort of a sense of like limitless being, like there is nothing, if that makes sense. There is nothing, there is everything. I blogged about that last week. Hi Cass. Hey Jessie. What do I see for you? Haha. Those who have just jumped on the live stream, give me some hearts if you're feeling good today, or just give me some thumbs up if you're not feeling so good today. Because there's people on different wavelengths today. I've noticed there's some people that are really getting knocked around, and I wanted to say to that, and that's why I was going to pull a card for the energy of today. Yay, there's some love hearts coming up there, some people feeling good today. That's good. So yeah, because the power path, right, as I said, had said that, you know, this month of May was gonna, you know, the theme is instability, and we're moving into dark moon over the next week. So we're halfway between full moon and new moon, and you know, like the next kind of week is supposed to be pretty kind of rough, I guess, energetically. Yay, there's some love hearts, people feeling good, there's a couple of likes. So the energy for kind of the rest of the week, for this is kind of everyone, this is just like an energetic collective message that I'm pulling here. I felt called to pull today because, and this one, the Snapdragon, I've pulled this out of the Doreen Virtue Flower Therapy cards. So with this, it's release all anger, the Snapdragon. It says, don't give power to negative words by saying them. Speak from your higher self and make your communications peaceful and loving. Now this is very interesting considering the blog post that I felt called to write this morning when I went to the beach and I saw the clouds in the sky and I was like, wow, they're so amazing. And then I was like gonna, you know, I snapped it and then I was gonna post it and then I'm like, is someone gonna fucking comment and talk about fucking chemtrails? Because that's not what I fucking want. You know, and it's like, you know, and this, you know, what I wrote in that blog, and it's kind of like saying it's in alignment with this card for the energy of today and the rest of the week. It's very much around like, don't even give power to negative words. Don't give, you know, speak from your higher self, make your communications peaceful and loving. It's like this, so the biggest thing that I got in the message in the blog this morning was about choosing, right? You have a choice to choose whether to even focus on the negative, like, yeah, there's shit going on, yeah, there might be negative quote unquote feelings, right? And it's up to you to either feed them or feed something else, right? So it's kind of like do and be and feel, you know, what you're feeling, but shift it, right? It's like, I always talk about this, you know, move through it, but then it's like, okay, so how can, you know, make a choice, right? Okay, well, I'm feeling this way. Perhaps you don't want to be feeling this way. I'm going to choose to do something different. How can I do something different today? How can I make myself feel better? You know, and it's kind of like even the shift in focusing, you know, the shift in the focus about what you're feeling, you know, is going to shift it as well. So it's kind of like, you know, listen to music that makes you feel better. Go outside in nature. Do the things that will shift your energy for you. Yeah, like do something different. Go to a different place. get out of the house, do something different, right? Renee says she's feeling good because she's recognizing what old memories are much easier. Yay! Recognizing before they start and redirecting. Yes! I'm wondering if you pulled that out of the calling in your soulmate stuff, because that's what I've been saying in the calling in your soulmate stuff, right? Like, how do you tell, and this is from the live stream yesterday too, if you watch me, it's like, how do you tell if it's old body memory coming up or whether it's the present moment right now? And I'm so excited to hear that, Renee, because that's so what happens, you know, as soon as you become aware of it and you start practicing this stuff, you do pick it up a lot quicker and you can stop it in its tracks, yeah? You can actually, you know, like move, you know, it's redirecting, it's, you know, don't even give power to the negative thoughts and words by saying them. Speak from your higher self and make your communications peaceful and loving. It's like catching it before it even hits you, right? Yay, I'm so excited about that, Renee. That's freaking awesome news. Like, that just brings so much joy to my heart, because it's exactly what I'm here to, like, help you with, right? Like, to bring people's awareness to, and to be able to become, you know, that kind of, I even said about this morning in my blog, you know, like, yes, you might be sensitive. Yes, you fucking feel everything. So take your fucking power back and use your sensitivity to your highest good rather than being a victim to it, right? It's kind of like, how can you, you know, like, how can you become so clear and centered and powerful so that you know when something's coming up and you can catch it before you even get into your stuff about it, right? Oh my gosh, that just makes me want to jump for joy, Renee. That's freaking amazing. I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, so Jessie asked for a card, and I see Cassie also asked for a card too. Jessie, this is yours, financial healing. This is the yellow lily. Your money struggles are a thing of the past. Be open to all avenues of receiving and you'll be provided for in every way. The message I'm getting for you, Jessie, is about getting really clear on your money. So it feels like it's a bit cloudy and things are a bit quote unquote messy almost. Like, it just feels like getting really, like, it's time to get in there and get clear about your money stuff. So, like, facing your money stuff rather than just kind of just going, oh yeah, like, yeah, it just feels like there's a cloud over it. So let's blow that cloud off and get super clear about what's going on in your finances, yeah? Okay, Cass, this one is for you. It's like, you know, 5 p.m, it's like bark day, like bark time. It's like, oh, yep, it's bark time, 5 p.m. every day or something. Okay, Cass, I just pulled this card for you and I just looked at it first upside down. So this is past life healing, and it's the forget-me-not flower. It says, this situation has been triggered by one of your past lives. Heal the past and you bring healing into the present. Now I'm just going to shut that door, the window, because she's barking. It's like all the dogs get together at the back fence and bark. It's like every house has dogs. It's like bark time. So yes, Cass, and interesting, the dog's barking and I just stopped in that to do that. So dog is unconditional love. Why do I always get this mixed up? Forgiveness. Rose quartz, isn't it? Yeah, forgiveness. Okay, so in the liquid crystals, I'm just looking at the chart there, it's easiest. Is rose quartz, is the dog animal totem, is forgiveness, is the simple purpose there. So forgiveness around the past, it feels like for you, Cass. Was it you, Cass, that your father passed away, or is it somebody else? I can't remember. Somebody the other day said that their father passed, and I'm wondering if that's you. Because I'm getting something around obviously the past, because it's past life healing going on here, but I'm just getting like forgiveness of the past. Like, it's almost like there's stuff you're holding on to from the past, like anger, resentment. Funnily enough, about the card of releasing anger and resentment this week, but it just feels like there's almost like a it feels like a ball and chain almost, but like there's a pissed off energy around it, yeah? Oh, it is, yeah, okay. And I'm kind of getting, like, you know, with your father passing, I'm not sure how he passed, but it's almost like a pissed off that he's gone, and not in a bad way, like, do you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong when I'm saying this, but it's like a, like a resentment that he's gone, or like a, it's that under the core, but that's not kind of how you're feeling almost. And this is kind of part of my thing where I kind of go in real deep real quick, and I see deep underneath that. But you know, obviously in that it's like a sadness, but I wonder if you understand what I'm trying to say here, because it's not like, you know, you're feeling that, but it's kind of like, it's just like a, why did you have to go now sort of thing, just like, you know, and just that, it's almost like that, you know, part, that little mini you inside is that, you know, like feel like you've been abandoned or something. But I'm really getting about forgiveness of the past. There's something that's been triggered from a past life memory, from your father passing now as well. So just forgiveness. I'd be working on, you know, like, okay, letting the grief come out of your heart. And I'm wondering if you have grieved much at all, or whether you've been holding it all together, because it feels like that kind of needs to come out, and in that the forgiveness will come out in itself. Yeah. So just keep focusing on forgiveness, but more on feeling what's in your heart rather than trying to hold it all together. Yeah. Because you're human and it's a big experience and you don't need to hold it all together. Okay. Renee, this card is for you. Peer pressure, Renee. And this card is the primrose flower. Don't let others coerce you into a decision. You know in your heart what the right choice is. So if you are feeling pressure about a situation, like this card always turns up when it's like outside energies and outside influences are, you know, like pushing on your aura basically, like, and you kind of feel like overwhelmed or like leave me alone, right? That's what this card always comes up saying. However, I am also feeling for you, don't be so hard on yourself. You know, like just go easy on yourself basically. So, you know, just kind of let things slide a little, in a sense of just, you don't need to be so hard on yourself. Yeah. Is what I'm getting there. I know you're feeling very, empowered and like in a really good space right now, but just don't be so hard on yourself when it's not, right? But it's almost like there is something that you just need to, like, just don't be influenced by other people's decisions or choices, yeah, as well. Cass, you're very welcome. Yeah, isn't that interesting? So Tammy's saying she had a lot of crap stuff going on today, but she feels good not buying the story and changing your approach. Woohoo! Stoked. This is awesome. I love that. Feel emotionally empowered, and you'd love a card. I just fully shuffled that, and I've just pulled the same. You guys just see me shuffling it, right? I've just pulled the same card out for you, Tammy. You're so welcome, Renee. Yeah, this peer pressure thing is kind of the same, yeah? That, I love that. Not buying the story and changing your approach, feel emotionally empowered. I love hearing you guys doing that. It's so what, you know, like I know, well, Renee, you're in the calling and soulmate. Tammy, you're in the trust intuition. Like, it just makes me so proud to like hear you guys do that, because you're freaking stepping up. You're consciously choosing your reality by empowering yourself to choose a different thought. Even though you might be feeling stuff, it's kind of like, okay, I'm feeling this way, but I'm going to choose something different, and I'm moving through this and getting on with it, right? And I absolutely love that, not buying the story. We can feel it, feel all this stuff, and it's actually the advice I gave to my friend this morning as well, because she's had all this stuff running. She's like, I don't know where this has come from. I said, you know what? So someone else had said that to me today as well. Like it feels like there is shit going down cosmically, so don't buy the story. It's pretty much exactly what I said. I said text, so like, don't buy the story. It's like, just feel it, right? So for Tammy, for you, for this one, it does feel like there's stuff like it doesn't feel like it's coming in. It feels like it's pulling on your energy. It's like, pay attention to me, no, over here, and you're just like, like that sort of thing. So it just feels like you are, you know, not buying the story, and changing your approach. I love hearing that you're feeling emotionally empowered. Interesting that, you know, this card has come out again. It's obviously a message collectively for a lot of people too, like, don't buy the story. But just, you know, don't let others coerce you into a decision. You know in your heart what the right choice is. So very much around, you know, like staying emotionally empowered in yourself, so that you make decisions that are right for you rather than outside influences. You're like, oh, you know, that place when you say yes when you actually don't want to say yes. Hey Ivan, love it, yay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll pull one for you, Ivan, for sure. Up to you now. Ooh, sweet pea, your wishes are coming true. What your heart has been longing for is getting closer each day. The green on this card is fully jumping out at me. It feels like your heart is opening more and more. It feels like something has shifted recently for you too. Maybe the last week or two. It feels like a door has opened or something has gone, I don't know, like this dark green. And I'm wondering if, you know, if something has shifted or if you're shifting through something quite kind of big right now, but it feels like an opening. It feels like there's it feels like a shift, right? It just really feels like a big, deep shift in there, but it feels like an open heart. Like you can breathe deeper, like things are really shifting for you. So your dreams, your wishes are coming true. So what your heart has been longing for is getting closer each day. It just feels like there's something deep that you've been kind of calling in for some time and something has shifted around that for you. And I'm just hearing keep the faith, yeah? Like keep moving forward in that. Hey Liz. Yay, so true. So yeah, I'm not sure why I had to jump on and talk about, you know, as a healer, I can see so much and so quickly and so deep because it is just a part of who I am. And I think, you know, when you're working with your intuition in the start, it's kind of like a bit foreign. It's like you got your training wheels on or you're in kindergarten and you're kind of questioning it and moving forward. And then, you know, and then it becomes second nature. You know, I cook without looking at how long to turn it on for or what temperature or maybe I'll check the temperature, but I don't even think about it. I'm like, oh, just go in and oh yeah, it's ready. Like it becomes who you are. Like you become your intuition, yeah, rather than you having to think about it. You just kind of naturally do it. Yeah, big shift over the last few weeks for you, Ivan. Definitely bigger picture. Yeah, it does feel like a big, like, and I'm really getting heart stuff for you, but it just feels like your heart's just gone, like, and that's just shifted everything. That deep dark green and the dark green on the card, like in healing terms, like light green is kind of light healing, dark green is deep dark healing, like in a sense of like going deep in there, and that's what it feels like it has been for you. So yay for that. Yeah. So I will be releasing the clearing energy blueprint. Ivan says, yep. Feels like it's kind of a bit, speaking of training wheels, it feels a bit of training wheels for you at the moment, but I'm really getting the message to just hang in there because it's, you know, when something shifts and you're kind of like, whoa, it's like, you know, almost coming off a boat and having your sea legs on the land, and it's kind of like getting your bearings again almost. That's kind of what it feels like for you at the moment. So, and the green stood out for you as well. Yeah, so just hang in there, hang into the new reality walk. Yeah. So yeah, I've got the clearing energy blueprint happening for you real soon. I'm really excited to release that as its own little mini course. I've got all these mini courses happening now, which is exciting. And with the, yeah, like, as I was saying, like in the meditation today, like, I don't know, like just felt to do like a deeper meditation today, like the still mind meditation, and it really, took me places. You know, I know people say with the still mind meditation, it's, you know, I teach this as well in Trust Intuition, it's not about stopping your thought, it's about becoming the observer of your thought. And the more that you train that muscle, the more you become your walking intuition, because you are the observer of a lot of things going on rather than you buying the story of everything going on. As you would know, Tammy, I'm so so proud of Tammy and Renee sharing on here today about that. It's so brings so much joy to my heart, because that's my purpose, is to help you guys do that and become that, and you're freaking doing it, and like, woohoo, I'm so excited, like, just yay. I'm busting with excitement about that. So to have the Clearing Energy Blueprint being released for you very shortly, it's just a mini course, and it does exactly that I'm talking about in the meditation, and being able to, you know, sense into your energy and have that finite, that infinite that infinite, limitless energy kind of, you know, thing. Because when you are conscious of that in your day-to-day movings, you know, everything becomes so much more tangible but intangible, right? It's kind of like what's real, what's not real, right? And it's like you're molding this as you are going along, right? It's kind of like you can meditate and you can do these kind of practices, and then you kind of step back into normal life. It's like, well, no, right? Let's have that magic and have that, you know, empowered place in your everyday, day-to-day, step-by-step, you know, everything, right? And it is about, you know, the brain training, in a sense of the discipline and remembering that and turning up to that in every single moment in time. So if you have had a rough day today, I know there's, like I said, there's different levels of people going on today. Just be mindful of, you know, what empowers you and what disempowers you, and that all starts here, yeah? So, you know, if you are in stuff, just don't buy the story. It's okay to say it, to feel it, to observe it, but don't action on it just now, you know? Like, don't make decisions when you're in your stuff, right? Just be and do the things you need to do to get through your stuff, yeah? Reach out for support, you know, phone a friend, post in a Facebook group that's supportive for you, because they're the people that will get it and can hold space for you as well. And just know that, you know, like the rest of May will be a little bit up and down energetically, but just be mindful of, you know, taking care of your energy and listening to your intuition about what the best thing is for you to do, not what other people are telling you to do. There's a lot of those, two of those cards for the different people on this live stream was that, you know, that peer pressure, don't be pressured by other people's opinions or what you think, or if your energy's getting pulled in different directions, you know, like bring it back to you, do something for you, yeah, empower you. And in the Clearing Energy Blueprint, that is how to tell if you're carrying someone else's energy, what to do about that, how to clear that energy, you know, because we are all energetic beings, and it's kind of like, well, what am I creating, or what am I feeling, or am I carrying someone else's energy, right? I keep getting Saturday morning. I'm maybe going to be releasing it Saturday morning for you, obviously, so it obviously needs to come out, because I wasn't planning on doing it on Saturday morning, so I will be releasing it on Saturday morning for you. And yeah, it's about, you know, being able to delve into the depths of the, you know, atoms in this space, and being able to travel that, you know, if you think of, you know, if we're just finite beings or infinite beings, right? And it's kind of like, if nothing is dense or nothing is here, it's like almost like we're in space, right? Like outer space is here now, like there's nothing, like, do you get that concept? Like, it's hard to describe without visuals and all this stuff, yeah? So yeah, and I've got the Calling in Your Soulmate, that is happening. I've got a live personal Facebook training happening in there on Friday morning at 11:30. So if you're not a part of that group, you can jump in there. Going to be delving into relationships. We are in week 2 of the free training in there at the moment, so I'll post the link in the comments. And if you didn't see already, but I have the How to Read Your Own Tarot Cards mini training out now as well. That is running itself right now, waiting for you, and that is about, you know, how to read your own cards. Like, yeah, you can just read the words, and you can look at the picture, and you can read the words, and then you can read the little book, but in this How to Read Your Own Tarot Cards, I give the full insider tips about how I personally read the cards. And, you know, if you've done my readings, or if I pull a reading for you, and like I said, as a healer, I go, you know, deep into that. You know, I see straight away what's going on for you there. So in the How to Read Your Own Tarot Cards, I teach you how to do that, so you don't have to come and see me anymore, any other professional tarot reader. You'll be able to read your own cards, increase your intuition, decide which deck of cards is best for you if you don't have cards yet, what's the difference between oracle cards or tarot cards, and be able to, you know the 4 key elements of reading your own cards, because there is more than one way in which we receive our intuition. And whilst I see a lot and I feel a lot and I hear a lot and I know a lot, there's one that you're usually strongest in, and I also teach you how to find that and use that skill in your reading as well. So I'll post the links for those in the comment section. Jessie, I did pull a card for you at the start. You will have to go back and watch the live stream. If you've got any questions, please comment below. I look forward to hearing from you. And just remember to take care of yourself. Keep feeling empowered and choosing that. If you didn't read my blog from this morning, go and have a look, because it is a choice that you make in every single moment. Remember to keep it really real. Lots of love. Namaste. Thanks for the love hearts, guys. Bye.